This video is the dynamic stretching on my rooftop. So get a towel or a mat, put it on the floor and have a seat. We're going to start with the butterfly position. You put your feet together, your knees outside, and then you grab your toes, you lean forward. Try to really open up your hips, go as low as you can, then grab your ankles, push your chest back, get your spine completely straight, and now you do little up and downs with your knees. The butterfly stretch. Then you put one leg straight to the side. You stretch your opposite foot to take care of your joints. And then you're gonna reach for your toes with your opposite hand. Try to keep your legs straight to feel the hamstrings and also the obliques of the opposite side. So here it's my left hamstring and my right oblique. Then you see I'm putting some movement to open up my thoracic cage, left and right. Always do some movement to really stretch every part of your muscles in a dynamic fashion. That's the best way to get ready for your workout. Okay, we do the same on the other side. You see I'm still moving around. Some thoracic cage rotation, and I'm grabbing my toes with my arm. Alright, now we go to the pretzel stretch to stretch the glutes. You put one foot on top of the opposite knee and then you catch your knee with your opposite elbow. Then you put your hand on a foot and you lean forward, up and down. You want to really feel it on your right glute. Go as low as you can. And then you will push on your knee downward. Like a basketball, you want to bounce it up and down to really feel it in your hip. And then you finish with a little rotation to feel it in your lower back. That always feels good to crack your lower back like this. And now we do the same thing on the other side. You push on your knee downward for the hip. And then the rotation for your lower back. You see the action of my elbow and my knee. Okay, now you stand up. You do a little split. And then you put your hands on your feet and those little push-ups up and down. Now you're gonna reach for the sky and you go back down. Then you do a little squat, keeping your hands on the floor also. Sumo squat. Try to get your hips as low as possible. Put your hands on your knees and push your knees outward. Alright, now I'm showing you the side view. You touch your toes and you want to do those little back and forth where you get your legs completely straight and then you bend them to really feel elasticity on your hamstrings. Now you're going to stand up, push your pelvis to the side, put your arm up and you lean forward and back to do those kind of rotations to feel on the right oblique. Good. Same thing on the other side. Make sure you really push your hips. You want to shift your pelvis to the side to feel maximum tension on your obliques. Okay, now we do the quads. You want to push your hips forward, and then your shoulder and your knee have to go backward. And you will feel a really deep stretch in the muscles attaching your bones, your skeleton, if you do it that way. So put your knee back, shoulder back, and hips forward. That's really the best way to feel a deep stretch in the whole body when you're stretching your quads. That's the secret. Now we're going to lunge position. So on this one, you want to put one arm up, the arm on the side of your knee that's on the floor. And then you see I'm pushing my hips forward, but I don't compromise my position. I don't push my shoulders forward, I keep them back. And then you lift your knee off the floor, you do those little bouncing movements, you will feel a lot of stretch on the upper quads. Then you do it sideways to feel in your adductors. And then the other side. Back and forth, push your hips forward, square your hips. And then you bounce. On the side to feel on your adductors, all the muscles inserting into your pelvis. And that's over.